My name is Hanafi Dogari. Today's date is March 17, 2019. Today we're going to be talking about the four major tissues of the body. We have four major tissues of the body, which are epithelium tissues, connective tissues, muscular tissues, and nervous tissues. We're going to start by talking about epithelium tissues. Epithelium tissues protect the body by forming a layer of cells that act as a barrier between internal and external environments. Examples include the skin and the respiratory tract. Epithelium cells are either leaky junctions, which allow for movement of some substances from one side of the cell to another, such as iron and water found in the capillary. Epithelium cells may also be a tight junction, which creates a barrier between epithelium cells to keep unwanted substances out. Examples would be the lining of the digestive tract. Next, we'll be talking about the connective tissues. Connective tissues provide support for internal tissues and organs. They are characterized by its extensive extracellular matrix, which consists of water, protein glycans, and protein fibers. Connective tissues may be fixed if it doesn't move and mobile if it flows around the body. There are four types of connective tissues. One, loose connective tissues are found under skins and around small glands. Two, dense connective tissues are elastic and strong and are found in tendons and ligaments. Three, adipose tissues, which is fat in liquid form. Four, blood. It's also a connective tissue. Next, we'll be talking about the muscular tissue. Muscular tissues are characterized by its unique structure, including the contractile filaments, actin, and myosin. These filaments, under the right conditions, contract to induce force and ultimately movement of the body. The muscular tissue helps in body posture, locomotion, and heat production. There are three types of muscular tissue: skeletal, which are found primarily in the bones; cardiac, could be heart; and smooth muscles, which we can have in the urinary bladder. Next, we'll be talking about the nervous tissue. The nervous tissue makes up the central nervous system and the peripheral nervous system. The nervous tissues include neurons, nerve cells that transmit information from one portion of the body to another. Neurons stimulate muscle cells to move the main cells of the central processing unit, which are the brain and spinal cord. Glial cells are also considered nervous tissues. They surround the neurons to provide biochemical support for the neurons. Integration and communication are the two major functions of the nervous tissues. Thank you for listening, and hopefully you learned something about my presentation today.